The Adventures of Big-Foot Wallace. 1. Sketch of Wallace's Life. William A. Wallace was born in Lexington, Rockbridge County, Virginia, in the year of 1816. He went to Texas in 1836, a few months after the Battle of San Jacinto, for the purpose, he says, of taking pay out of the Mexicans for the murder of his brother and his cousin, Major Wallace, both of whom fell in Fanny's massacre. He says he believes accounts with them are now about square. He landed first at Galveston, which consisted then of 6 groceries and an old stranded hulk of a steamboat used as a hotel, and for a berth in which he paid at the rate of $3 per day. From Galveston, Wallace went on to LaGrange, then a frontier village, where he resided until the spring of 1839, when he moved to Austin, just before the seat of government was established at that place. He remained at Austin until the spring of 1840, when, finding that the country was settling up around him too fast to suit his notions, he went over to San Antonio, where he resided until he entered the service. He was at the Battle of Salado in the fall of 1842, when General Wall came in and captured San Antonio. He began to fight around 11 o'clock in the day and lasted until night. General Wall had 1,400 men, and the Texans 197, under Caldwell, commonly known as Old Paint. Between 80 and 100 Mexicans were killed, while the Texans only lost 1 man, Chet. 40 men, however, from LaGrange under Captain Dawson, who were endeavoring to form a junction with them, were surrounded and captured by the Mexicans, who massacred them all as soon as they had surrendered their arms. In the fall of 1842, he volunteered in the Meyer expedition, an account of which appears in this volume. After his return from Mexico, he joined Colonel Jack Hayes' ranging company, and the first ever regularly enlisted the service of the Old Republic, and was with it for many of those desperate encounters with Comanches and other Indians, in which Hayes, Walker, McCulloch, and Chevalier gained their reputations as successful Indian fighters. When the Mexican War broke out in 1846, Wallace joined Colonel Hayes's regiment of mounted volunteers, and was with it at the storming of Monterey, where he says he took a full toll out of the Mexicans for killing his brother and cousin at Goliad in 1836. After the Mexican War ended, he had command of the raging army for some time, and did a good service in protecting the frontiers of the state from the incursions of the savages. Subsequently, he had charge of the mail from San Antonio to El Paso, and though often waylaid and attacked by the Indians, he always brought it through in safely.